All right, I'm gonna take a right, but I'm not too hopeful. I see a parking meters. Okay, I see why it's so empty. Oh, yep, parking meters there. So this city relies heavily on parking meters. And there was this boat launch. No running. Parking rate 350. Do not enter there. We got Pershing Park. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we got rates. We gotta pay regulations. What we got? Day passes, non-motorized, $8, $12 actually. Season passes. Yeah, there's no this parking lot. If it's gonna be all highly regulated like this, I can't stick around. I'm gonna study the map, I guess. I'll just park in one little spot and stay in my car and study the map and try to find somewhere no, a library north of here. I'm not paying to park. All right, I spent like a half hour here just sitting here looking at the Wi-Fi. It's nice that they got Wi-Fi. That's helpful. But it's unfortunate that I can't just get out and walk around, hang out, spend the day here because they charge money. So I was sitting in my car nervous about having somebody come to give me a hard time. You know, the meter readers. I'm sure they got meter readers around here. And nobody behind. Yeah, it's an interesting town, city. But yeah, I'm not getting caught up in the payment system. I saw a park I want to go stop at. It's between here and Milwaukee. So I'll just do that. I won't fight for parking here or pay. Just move on. It's too much going on here. It's inner city activities. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I can't tell. All right. All right. All right. They got Jehovah's Witnesses even hanging out here. They're going after the upper class. They're going after the affluence because, there's certain classes of people willing to pay. And I just don't see a reason. I don't have any good reason to pay.
Turn left on State Street.
They got a scary ghetto on the middle outskirts, and then far outskirts is a little bit more relaxed. And I'm getting to the far outskirts between Racine and Milwaukee. I was considering seriously a Wi-Fi, but ah, I don't need it.
Turn left on Charles.
Oh, here? Wow, nobody's around. Okay, okay. Left here. I'll just take your word for it. I didn't even look at the map. It's got to be a right, most likely. 20-ton bridge. Okay, point two. All right. Yeah, no loading, weight limits, parking meters. Here? Wow, they got sailing boats. Oh, they lift the bridge sometimes. A detour? 1 hour parking. Wow.
Turn
All right, so I'm outside of the metered parking and we're at 1 hour parking. No, thank you. I don't want to be timed either. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's an area that can pay for itself. It's an area that Racine seems to have some promise too. They can charge all these fees, and people will keep coming back because I mean, they're promising this data center. I don't know if data centers really employ a lot of people. You know, the initial construction will, but once it's up and running, it should be pretty easy to manage with very few people till the next upgrade or so. You know, okay. I'm thinking probably the north side is a little bit better. It's going to be better. Yeah, I'm already going into Milwaukee pretty much. Tonight, there's a Walmart. I don't know if this is much better. Wow. Huh. Yeah, it's pretty run down here actually in Racine. Looking like a bit of a tinder box for protesting. A little bit, yeah, a little bit of a tinderbox. They kill each other here from time to time. I just hope not to get caught in the crossfire. Has This guy has no license plates. So, you know, if I was a cop, I'd definitely want to pull him over. I don't see any temp tag or anything. They're just asking to be pulled over. This whole region from Kenosha to Green Bay on Lake Michigan looks rough. So uh, it's just bad news stories coming out of these areas, and it looks rough on the ground as well. Yeah, where's your license plate? Is that a new car? I think someone was not paying attention to the light. We waited a few extra seconds longer. And yeah, there's a red car in front of the plateless truck. All right. I got 6.4 miles. Pump and pantry. Oh, you know, I don't think I would ever want to make a business associated with pantry. You think pantry as some kind of charity place. And that pantry, the pump and pantry's probably got a lot, probably all junk food. Oh my God. AutoZone is tempting, but not in the inner city like this. All right, I'm in Racine, the north part, going norther to Milwaukee. Douglas Hardware. Okay. It's getting a little busy up here. 3 lanes. Bit of a wait for that green on Gould. Oh my God. Douglas Park. Smelling a lot of exhaust. I heard somebody sounded like they had an inefficient engine. Might be smelling their exhaust. 6 miles. And a 30 road. And it is a left. I can't really get in the right. Yeah, see how screwed up this is. It looks like you got 2 lanes, but they allow parking. So it's not really 2 lanes. That's a screwed up setup they have. That's screwed up. It's still 30. People are pulling ahead of me up front, and I'm like, I'm still seeing 30. I don't need to catch up to them. Whoa. Oh. All right. People are testing my reflexes a little bit. Oh, there's an O'Reilly's. Yeah, those two are on the left side anyway. I'm looking for more right side auto service. Okay, we got a little ways to go. I needed to, oh wait, okay. Thought the battery was low. Oh, the battery's getting a little low. Real vapes, no fakes. Huh, to make that claim is interesting. All right, somebody's pulling out there on a 30 road. Personal care workers up to $13.50 an hour. They're really concerned about parking between 3:30 and 6. I think that's PM, but maybe AM. Okay, that stopped. Okay, I'm going 35 and a 30. I shouldn't be following those people. Oh, another stop. Look at that. Okay, I just saw Wisconsin plates with the EV sticker. Now, I think that's gonna make it like so that they don't expire, possibly. I have to pay yearly for my Washington plates, but it looks like maybe they're giving EVs a little pass on registration. Give them a bit of a discount there. I'm not. That's the first time I've seen that sticker. It was in the upper right hand corner on the plates. So it's maybe some kind of requirement. But the years are on the bottom, so I see on other plates. I forget, so I have to look. But EV might give they might give unlimited status for EV. Who knows? 3.8 miles. Things are looking a little better. We can speed up to 35. All right. Still hitting them stoplights. All right, continuing north away from Racine, going into Milwaukee. Let's see, 35, okay. They can say Big Kmart, so they're still in business? I can't see. No, there's a big sign. The lot's kind of empty. They might be in business still. Looks like a train, or is that a bridge? Something's going across the road. All right, I'm gonna get in the right lane. Okay, a train bridge going across the road. We got 45. Yeah, getting out of Racine. There's no, I mean, I'm not, I don't need to stay in Racine. Tabor Sokol Memorial Park. No, it's next to a too busy of a road. I like this park I was looking at. There's a potential I might have electricity out there, but it looks away from major traffic between Milwaukee and here. Makes it look interesting. And I might try to go to the library later in the evening time. It's open late. I wanted to go to the Racine library. Apparently there's an old library in Racine that Garmin's telling me exists, but Google's not recognizing it at all. I looked up the address. I couldn't make out exactly what it would be on the map, but I drove right by it, whatever the former library was. I think they had a second library that no longer exists, and I just rely on the one downtown. So, uh, and it's a tight library with all the charging money to park down there. That's a tight library. So I don't like that Racine library simply for the parking issue. But this one up here looks, I mean, it's called Oak Creek, just south of Milwaukee. It looks like it might be free parking. I don't know if this shows up, but the car in front of me I see a tail wagging back and forth right in the center. There's this tail just going back and forth from a medium-sized dog. Okay, 354. Yeah, gas is a little cheap, a little less expensive in Wisconsin, I believe. I'm at half a tank. I'm getting warned that there's a cop, and there he is, doing a speed limit check at the historical marker. Somebody is doing a flashing of lights. A left. I got a left and a half a mile. Okay. I can't really. I guess I could have warned people, I guess. I don't know. All right, a left after gearing. Left after gearing here. All right.
7
Oh, I think I know what okay, I'm hearing weird noises. Just, okay, left here, left here. They got a weird setup here. I thought I had to go around that island for some reason. Weight limit class B. Back the blue. All right. So on the outskirts there, you don't see, I don't think I've ever seen a Black Lives Matter sign in any way in the countryside. Trump Pence. So some neighbors are backing the blue and like Trump. Trump Pence. I don't think Pence is we don't know who the running vice president will be. 45, okay. Yeah, see, that's partly my problem. Is I see a lot of Trump signs, but that's because I prefer to drive more in the countryside. I would see more uh, Biden signs on in the inner cities. If I wanted to drive through the inner cities, I prefer these country roads more. I don't have any cars in front of me or behind me. On a 45, looks like they walk horses. This cornfield's for sale. Yeah, I'm not in any rush. Although I would like to get on my feet. Google Maps said that the park is busier than usual. I don't know how they know that, but the picture showed that as an empty parking lot. But in real time, they're saying it's busier than usual. Can satellites really monitor that? That seems too hard to believe. A remote park like that, to be able to make comments on how active it is. That's just strange. I never take it seriously. I don't know why they even bother saying that. Less busy than usual, busier than usual. A horse walking sign. They're not exactly saying that's Amish. They don't have the official Amish signs for the horse and buggy. They just got somebody riding on a horse. Okay, I see the checkered flag. 35. Yeah, it's coming up here. Railroad. It does it sound its horn? It looks like it does. Oh, Jesus! I should have known. Jesus. Man, that shook things up. Jeez. Here I was just fixated on the train horn. It's 35. That looks like a cop up there. This is another park.
Turn right. Nichols Road, then take the
What?
first
No, that's not it. Okay. It's the next right. So I didn't really notice the other park. Or maybe it is that park, but it's just another entrance, but not one I'm taking. Now that looks like a cop up ahead as well. The front end doesn't quite, though. It looks like it had lights on it.
the stop sign, then take the first right.
No, no, it's not. What's the next stuff? Wow. This is my turn. Gorney Park. I didn't really notice this baseball field. Uh, Park closes at sunset. No parking on grass.
Head to Gorney Park on the right.
I wanted to keep my distance from the playground. Shelter looks interesting. Ah, man. I don't want to park underneath this. Okay, I can go further in. Okay. But it looks like they might provide electricity at the shelter. I'm very interested in the shelter. Bathroom there. I'm very interested. I don't need to fish. No swimming or oh my God. I don't and then it says here, please leave calls and wood and grill work done.
Quarter mile to the end of the street, then turn right.
All right, this is Caledonia, Wisconsin, south of Milwaukee. I'm going to a Target. It's been mostly a peaceful area, but yeah, as I'm leaving, you can see there's a baseball game. They don't even have lights. They would have turned them on by now if they had them.
Right, Nichols Road.
Huge power plant 3 miles east of here, and I thought I was smelling it a little bit. They even have uniforms. It's an adult game. They have no lights, but they can attract a large crowd. We're in between two major cities, Racine and Milwaukee, and quite a crowd has developed here.
East Oakwood Road.
The black shirts against the brown shirts. Yeah, it's electricity. So I was playing on I got electricity, so I was playing on my computer, and that was that was kind of nice. Don't need a library for that. Check Wi-Fi every so often. I guess I got a court hearing coming up the 28th of May for Natchitoches or Natchitoches, Louisiana. But I'm not. I don't want to show up. I'd rather do Zoom. Rather have it by Zoom. I'm told that's not what the judges do, but these judges can hold trials on Zoom. So it's kind of silly how they can pick and choose the way they do for how people present themselves in court. There's a little light out, so I'm not too thrilled about going to this Target with light out. I'd rather be going darkness is coming kind of quick, kind of soon. There were people kind of nearby me. I was thinking about trying to do a little exercising before taking off, but I mean those people playing in the baseball game were no problem, but there's like just a couple. Like I felt like I was being watched, and so I disregard certain activities like exercise when I feel like I'm being watched. And they could be locals who know the area so well that it's very unusual to see somebody like me there. And that's how I feel. At least I feel like there's a good chance that when they're watching me, they're locals who know the patterns of that park, especially when it's a small park that's not used a whole lot. All right, it's what 30, 35 that guy pulled out. I really don't need to rush. But yeah, I'm really enjoying my exercises, the different ones that I'm doing now. The different approaches are really, I mean, my joints are not hurting, and I'm able to get my lungs moving, which are two really important things for exercise. Not hurting your joints and getting your lungs going. 25. I feel a little under pressure now. I got somebody right behind me. I'm not going above 25. That's what I see. That's what's going to happen. This person's going to follow me closely. Great. So according to somebody's backyard, the Green Bay Packers are 13 times world champions. I didn't know that the football teams took on the world. I know that last year the NFL had some exhibition games in Germany. I saw that. I'd like to check out highlights from football games. It's fun to watch people run around, show off their athleticism like that. Make me wish. I look back now and I wish that I had that kind of athleticism. It's a different way to look at it. I used to look at it like, yeah, I'm gonna strive to be that athletic. Now I look at it like, oh, I wish I had that athletic ability. It's a different way to look at it. That's life.
Be in the right lane, then turn right on Wisconsin 38 North.
It's a very slow road. They got the speed limit down pretty nice. And it's just for residential. That's it.
Wisconsin 38 North.
I very much like the 25. speed. That's pretty cool. You don't see that's kind of rare. It seems like a nice little strip of road there.
Left to West Centennial Drive.
Okay, nobody's following me. Oh, there's somebody. I gotta keep a left. Okay. On a 45 road. Something with a fence. Komatsu. Komatsu. That's seems like I've seen that before. Some kind of industry